Alrighty folks, I'm back from a holiday overseas and thought I would keep on trying to address whatever the hell is going on with that 4070 card. As you may recall from a couple of the previous videos, we've got a problem in here in that, and let me pull the back of the unit out here. When I connect an HDMI or DisplayPort cable to either of the onboard ports, as you can see HDMI and DisplayPort there, no problem, everything boots up, all hunky-dory. That cable or the HDMI cable down there or any number of other cables doesn't make any difference, all work swimmingly. When I install the Gigabyte 4070 Ti or the Asus 4080, either card, there is only one PCIe slot down there, so that's the only option. There are no others, right, as you can maybe see down there. I get no post from this at all, so I get no output, or it crashes when I'm trying to load the game. So this is a cold boot right now. I've been through another round of troubleshooting. You can see that the power's on. Obviously we've got power to the board there. All the power supply from the 1000-watt thermal take is plugged in correctly. We've got no dramas with any of that. That's all good. I double check that it's seated properly. Cables, like I say, will work regardless of which port we go in here. So we've got two DisplayPort there and there, two HDMI there and there. Doesn't matter which one of these I use. In fact, I'll change it. And apologies, I got a stinking cold. So there you go. That's the signal from the back of the LG 38-inch gaming monitor. So it is obviously seeing it or feeling the signal. So here we go. Cold start. Power on. No problem. That's all normal. We're looking for a DisplayPort. Something up there. We get no signal. Nothing there. It's going to go to sleep on me. We'll just let that roll. There we go, that's gone. And apologies for all the dust, but like I say, I've been away for a month. So if I do, we'll hold this down for 10 seconds just to turn it off. Now if I plug this into the other port, do exactly the same thing. Boom, in it goes. There's the flashy from the back of the monitor. We hit that. No signal, which is what you expect. That looks more normal. This has been a problem. So like you've got to keep it awake by touching the controls in order for it to pull up the DisplayPort signal, which seems a bit odd. And then also I'm getting a slow boot on this, which is really weird. Like it's just delayed booting up. Don't know why. But again, no signal, nothing at all. So DisplayPort cable has gone from bad to worse, and again it's a new cable, so I don't know why that would be the case. That will now go into power savings mode. Now what I have noticed is looking at the USB pulse on this, sometimes the system will reboot and it will come back, and I know this because the power comes to the USB connector and you'll see those two light up. In many instances, you've got to do a hard stop, and you can see the reflection in there. We obviously have amp power going in, everything working. So this is a real mystery. This is two different RTX 4000 series cards, the 4070 Ti from Gigabyte, which is the one that's in the system now, and the brand new Asus 4080. Now this is not inspiring a lot of confidence. This is a basic requirement for any system, and to have this die repeatedly, and what's worse, nobody be able to provide an answer. And I believe me, I have trolled the forums and looked everywhere and done all that sort of stuff. This should be a very, very basic thing. DisplayPort cable in there should provide an output to the monitor. It is literally one cable going from that card to the back of that monitor. Power is adequate, you know, etc, etc, etc. So I'll keep you posted with updates. I've got the Asus 4080 down to Asus for an RMA. The next step on this is going to be sending the motherboard down to get that RMA'd and looked at, because at the moment this is just driving me nuts. All I want to do is be able to game with the system. That's why I built it, and I can't do that. I can't even get a post. There you go, more to come.